Hi, Susan here. Today is day 13 of my video journey challenge, documenting my come up. If you just haven't on this video and you haven't watched any of the other videos and you're wondering what is the challenge, just click the link below and I'll tell you all about it. It's really cool. Anyway, it's just a video journey that is turning out kind of awesome. I'm really enjoying it. So, on to the topic. Almost all of us compare. Almost all of us, of course, at varying degrees, compare ourselves to others, either where we are in life or, well, us women, noses and eyes and hair, like literally everything you compare to other people and what they have, or what they are, or who they are, or where they are, who they're with, all that. I'm not just saying that, but to be honest with you, I've never really bought into that comparing thing, but been surrounded by lots of people that do. And not too long ago, I was surrounded by a few people that it was really ruining their day, and it's unfortunate. So I'm just going to talk about, really, I honestly never researched or looked into it, but just how I dealt with it. Like, even back as a teenager, I remember it's almost like it creeps up on you and you don't even know that it happens. And before you know it, you're looking at what they have or what they are, or how their hair flows in the wind, or how their beautiful eyes move when they blink, or somebody drives by with a really cool car that you would like to drive. Whatever, the details don't matter. All that matters is that you want something that somebody else has. So the very first thing that I do if I ever feel that tugging at me is I look at what they have that's wonderful, or that I relate to as something that would bring me pleasure or joy or make me smile, and be glad for them. I am truly happy when other people have fabulous things or are beautiful. I don't know. So maybe I'm not even a good person to give you advice. It honestly just comes natural to me. Now, there was a time when and this was a stretch, maybe this can relate a little bit more, when I first, the first few years after my car accident, it was a major adjustment for me. Major. Life was completely different. And so everybody that I saw dancing reminded me of when I used to be able to dance and I couldn't dance anymore. And I really didn't like that feeling. It was a very uncomfortable feeling of, well, I guess that was comparing and envy and jealousy. I wanted to dance and I couldn't dance. So what I would do instead, this is how I switched it. Perspective. I went back to perspective. And I cut a video a few days ago about perspective and how powerful it is to just switch perspectives. So essentially that's what I used. I used a perspective switch. And instead I looked at my memory of having had that pleasure to dance and rewarded myself for dancing. I always lived the moment to the fullest. If the music was playing, I was dancing on tables, on speakers, coffee tables, on the floor, with people, by myself, with one person, with a group of people. I didn't care. I lived it to the fullest. And I am so thankful now. So whenever the music plays, I watch other people and I enjoy just the fact that they are dancing. Do they feel the music? Are they dancing just because they can? Or do they really enjoy it. And then I reflect, and I'm just so thankful that I lived it to the fullest. And I do that with all of the things I can no longer do, like biking, rollerblading, even riding in a car sometimes is just so much of a trigger to increase my headache, so I just can't enjoy it as much. And I absolutely love driving and riding in the car. So that's how I do it. I switch my perspective, feel gratitude for what I have, look inward to myself, something that I've been working on even more lately, increase self-acceptance, self-love, self-worth. Choose to be happy where you are. It's a part of the journey. And if you don't like where you are, all it takes is a decision and some action, and you can change where you are. So that's kind of my take on comparison. It's a slippery slope that is just not a good thing to do. So do whatever you can not to do it. Embrace who you are, where you are, what you're doing, and if you're uncomfortable where you are, just make a decision and change it. That's my advice today, because I'm empowered on purpose. Susan here. Do subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up if you found any value on what I had to say, if I was on target at all. I'd love some feedback in the comments. And click the link below. Get in touch with me. I'd love to hear from you. I can tell you more about what I'm doing, or check out some of my other videos. I cover quite a few different topics. And this is my newly found video power, so I'm just stepping into it. Keep in touch. I'll be back tomorrow.